right, we got 3 more finals to go. And final number 4, category 85 kilograms by the rules of KWU SENSHI. Your referee, Senpai
Okay, Sammy, thank you for commentating this fight with me. You will change now with Ernesto, and I'll see you later, yeah?
Fighter in the red corner.
Thanks a lot.
You know him very, very well. Make some noise for Kristiyan Doychev from Bulgaria. Kristiyan is an European Kyokushin champion from Portugal in 2019, silver medalist at the World Championships in Kazakhstan, and winner of the Best Athlete Award at the annual Golden Belt Awards of the National Martial Arts Association in Bulgaria. One more time, make some noise for the second Bulgarian participation in the finals, Kristiyan Doychev from Bulgaria.
All right, I'm joined here by the man himself, Ernesto Hust, 4-time K1 heavyweight champion. Ernesto, how does it feel to be back here again 1 year later?
I just wanted to say it's very good, very great. Especially the atmosphere here, the place, great.
Awesome, awesome. So we're gonna see a rematch here. Jacquot versus Kristiyan Doychev. 1 win for Kristiyan Doychev so far. Let's see if Jacquot will put on a better performance this time.
It's always good to see revenge matches. I've done a few myself, so yeah.
One more time in the blue corner, Jacquot from France. The 4th final for the night.
The division is under 85 kilograms. You know, this is the division you first started competing in, yeah?
Yeah, I was first fighting under 80, and then after a year of 2 or 3, then I was fighting under 85. Yeah.
You see, Jacquot has like 12 centimeters height advantage. Did you have this problem dealing with fighters that are longer?
I fought with Semi. So
yes.
But I fought with other tall guys. They were not such a problem. So it depends on the fighter.
Yes, Kristiyan is a stocky, strong guy for 85 kilograms. Has a good knockout power.
Yeah.
And Kristiyan had some, not to say easy, but pretty quick performances in the quarterfinals and the semifinals. He won both of them with first round KO.
Yeah.
While Jacquot had to go to an extra round in the semifinals, and before that he went to a unanimous decision in the quarterfinals. So fighting 3 days in a row, it's kind of hard, isn't it?
Fighting 3 days in a row is hard. It gives you more injuries, of course. And like a one-day tournament is better because then you will not feel the injuries so much. But this is more difficult.
We saw a nice right hook by Kristiyan Doychev. Kristiyan Doychev is also a boxing champion of Bulgaria.
Yeah, I see his boxing skills are quite good, and he makes his combinations, 2 hooks, straight hook, and those kind of things. You can see that he has experience in that. But his kicking is also not that bad.
And not only that, Jacquot has a height advantage, but he's also a southpaw, which is also could be a problem for some orthodox fighters.
It can be a problem. It can be a big advantage. And southpaw fighter will always be used to an orthodox fighter, and the other side, the other way around, is not always the same. So that can be a big matter.
And of course, like you said, fighting in the same night, the adrenaline will keep you going if you have 3 fights in the same night. But for sure, Jacquot has accumulated some damage, and for sure is not walking 100% into this fight now, right?
Exactly, you know. So that is always the point, you know. I had, I won. Of course, I won 7 or 8 tournaments. I forgot how many. And there was only 1 tournament where I had no injury, you know. So that's always difficult.
Oh, now a nice right hook by Kristiyan. Jacquot is stunned.
Yeah, look, he's hurt. He's hurt. He looks hurt.
He's hurt. He's wobbled.
Yeah, well,
now the clinch saved him.
Yeah, well, he saves himself because he did a good clinch, but he didn't get so much time to get into the clinch. So now we have to see if he has recovered from it or not. So 20 minutes to 20 seconds to go. So he might survive this. But Kristiyan is really hitting hard, you know, he's heavy hitting.
Yes, he really tries to go for the knockout.
Only thing is that you will see his hooks coming. And that can be an advantage to Jean-Paul.
Sometimes looking too hard for the knockout actually does not help you, right?
No, no,
and
it doesn't.
And SENSHI 9 is part of the 15th KW International Summer Camp here in Kamcha. Yeah. You've been teaching the whole week.
Yeah.
And what's your impression for the camp? It's a lot bigger than the one previous year.
Yes.
And what are the things that you try to implement in your sessions?
Of course, what I try to implement is the things I did. You know, the moves I made, the counters I made, the fake moves I made. Yeah, basically all the things people could see I did in the fight and more. I try to teach the fighters. And it's always, sometimes you see something back with a fighter who does something that you did with him. And then of course I'm very proud. But I also realize that it's not that easy.
You had people from more than 15 countries. Are there some competitors or some teams that made impression of you? Some countries. There were some guys from Serbia this time. There were also some guys from other countries like France.
Yeah, I cannot really say which country impressed me. I don't know. I saw a few nice guys who really understood what I wanted to teach them. And that's what I like.
We see that Jean-Paul Jacquot seems to be recovered from that stunning right hook to the head.
Yeah, but Kristiyan is smart. You know, he knows what to do at which moment. That's how it looks like.
Yes, he's a young fighter, but he has a lot of experience behind him in different styles.
Yeah. And now, what he did, very simple. He got attacked with a left high kick, and he just moves away, you know, as if he sees what is coming.
You hear the chants, Doychev, the Bulgarian crowd loving him.
Of course.
Oh, now a nice left hook by Doychev. Seems like Jean-Paul is leaving his chin pretty high when he strikes with those punches.
He does, but he's a little bit taller, so that it will be maybe a little bit more difficult for Kristiyan to reach him. And now you see him all, he's waiting. It looks like he's waiting for a good chance to make his move, like now.
It seems like Jean-Paul Jacquot is one of those awkward fighters that it's really hard to fight against.
Yeah, it seems like that. On the other hand, I think Kristiyan will should have enough chances to make his move. But yeah, the thing is how to do that, you know, and that's the feeling, that's experience, and I don't think he's that inexperienced, but I think like now, in his case, I would attack more and not wait for Jean-Paul, because Jean-Paul is taller. So if you step forward, you have to basically try to make a move.
Yes, like maybe he doesn't want to gas himself out. We saw some of the fighters from before gas themselves out in round 2.
Yeah, that is also true. That is also true. But I think he can
score the knockout.
No, not especially scoring a knockout. He can put more pressure. Like this is doing good, but then, you know, he have to keep the pressure. That's what he's doing now, and keep him at the ropes. Because I think he's the better fighter. Jean-Paul is doing good, but Jean-Paul is defending, and trying to survive. That's how it looks like. Trying to not to get hurt too much. He looks tired also.
And with 2 rounds in the books, probably in favor of Kristiyan. for sure in favor of Kristiyan.
Yeah. Second round for
Jacquot,
sure.
yeah.
Maybe the first round they could give it a draw, but I think it's 2 rounds for Kristiyan.
So Jacquot really have to look to score a knockdown at least in round 3.
Yeah.
What does Jean-Paul Jacquot should do when facing such a young raging bull like Kristiyan Doychev, a short, stocky, strong fighter?
The thing is, he looks kind of nervous, and he should be more relaxed and use his long arms and long legs more. Keep the distance, make a good left or a good right, straight punch, and to keep him on distance, and then follow with his legs.
Yes, I don't see him trying to use a lot of front kicks to the body or front kick to the head.
Even front kick, but even just a straight punch. You know, straight punch is even easier in my opinion.
Yeah, good old nice jab.
Good jab, but left or right, and then follow with your legs. That's what I would advise him. You know, make the right away. But yeah, you must have the capacity to do that also.
And you have to make the other fighter respect your punches, right? You cannot just throw him like this, you know.
Also, that's true. Kristiyan is has a good defense, so it's not that easy to do. He has a very nice spinning back kick.
Yeah, he seems like he's gaining some confidence, and now right hook to the chin of Jean-Paul Jacquot.
He looked hurt.
Oh, this will be counted as a knockdown. Good interception by Nikolai Atanasov here. I think he stepped in time.
Yeah, he sees it better. It looks like he could continue, but then he doesn't complain. So I guess it was a good call.
You see that Doychev has really been showing some maturity in his game. He's not going for the kill like a wild animal. He's staying really patient.
Yeah, I thought maybe he also used a lot of energy in the first 2 rounds, and that's why he's taking his time now. Because if it was me, and that's very good, so kicking on him, making the low kicks on his back leg, very smart, and keeping the pressure. But it's less pressure than in the first and the second round. It's more picking his shots now.
Yes, Kristiyan seems really comfortable, really confident here. Now a straight right punch, now a punch to the body.
Yeah, well, he's doing right. He's winning his fight. He can do one thing. He has 1 minute to go. Will he go for the knockout, or will he consolidate this and beat him on points? I mean, the crowd want to see a knockout, especially because he's a hometown fighter.
Of course.
Home country fighter.
And we haven't seen one in 4 fights so far, but we're going up in the divisions, the light heavyweight and the heavyweight. So you might see the first knockout in the next fight. Yeah, now, with a high kick like this.
Nice high kick, but without power. But he's scoring so much. He's scoring to the legs. He's scoring to the body. He's scoring to the head.
Yes, Kristiyan has been showing some good head movement also, I noticed.
Yeah, for sure. Jean-Paul, yeah, in my opinion, just not strong enough.
Yes, I guess he didn't work harder than what he did before their first match, so the result will probably be the same.
I guess. I mean, grabbing somebody like that instead of using his long hands to make the points, yeah. I would have advised him differently.
And this is the end of round 3 here in the final of the under 85 kilogram division of the first European Open KWU International Professional League Europeans. And let's see who will be the winner of it, Kristiyan Doychev or Jean-Paul Jacquot.
There can be only one winner. Otherwise, something is not right.
Yes.
Otherwise, somebody paid the judges a lot of money.
Yeah, pretty good boxing combinations. Pretty good kicks by Kristiyan Doychev.
Yeah, overall, he did quite good. He hurt him with the low kicks. He hurt him with the punches. He put the pressure.
We see that both fighters are raising their hands.
Yeah, that's good. That's always good.
Mario Kirov in the corner of
Ladies and
Kristiyan
gentlemen, what
Doychev.
a fight! Make some noise for these fighters! This is the first edition of the European Championship of KWU International Professional League. Final number 4. And your winner, in the red corner from Bulgaria, Kristiyan Doychev. Second Bulgarian victory of the night. Second win for Kristiyan against Jacquot. Really great action. Make some noise for Jacquot as well. Really great fight. Was the 4th final for the night. The prize will be presented by Shikan Andrzej Drevnyak, Secretary of the Kyokushin World Federation, KWF.
Okay, Ernesto, thank you so much for commentating this one with me.
Yes,
I'll see
for
you
sure.
again soon, yeah?
See you soon. Thank you.
And every second place gets a cup as well and a medal.
Okay, we're stepping up to the big boys, light heavyweight and heavyweight division. So I got here a great heavyweight with me, Peter Arts, 3-time K1 heavyweight champion.
Make some noise for Kristiyan Doychev.
Peter, how are you?
Good, thank you. Nice
Again.
gala, so I'm enjoying.
Yes, the guys are really evenly matched. They're really close because all of them reached the final, so the selection of the quarterfinals of the
Yeah.
semifinals. really
Yeah, and
did it well.
the French guy have not too much experience in kickboxing yet, but he's getting better and better against it.
Yes, yes, and now we're going to the light heavyweight division when we will see Amourouche Filali from France, another French.